Hello guys. Welcome to Think Positive. In this video, I am going to discuss the better person in society. These topics will keep you motivate and improve a better life. This is the first time to view Think Positive. Subscribe and click the bell icon for future notification. Don't miss it. 12 Steps to Becoming a Better Person. When it comes to self-improvement, it's natural to feel that you might be doing more. Being a better person, on the other hand, does not entail being unduly critical of oneself. In reality, the reverse is true. The more self-kindness and self-compassion you can cultivate, the more equipped you will be to treat people around you in the same manner. Furthermore, doing good for others might give your life more purpose. It may even aid in the improvement of your physical and emotional wellness. Here are some ideas for incorporating self-improvement into your everyday routine and letting go of negative self-talk. Number 1. Cultivate thankfulness. You've probably heard it a million times, but keeping a gratitude journal of what you're thankful for can have a big effect on your mindset. Research has shown that incorporating gratitude into your daily life can help ward off stress, improve sleep, and cultivate more positive social relationships. Gift technique. When you're thinking about things you're thankful for, seek for examples of growth, personal development, such as mastering a new skill, inspiration, situations or events that influenced you, friends, family, persons that provide value to your life, tranquility, the tiny in-between moments, such as reading a nice book or drinking a cup of coffee, surprise, the unexpected or a kind gesture. Number 2. Everyone you encounter should be greeted. Make an effort to greet individuals around you when you see them, whether you nod or smile to strangers passing by or say good morning to everyone who enters the workplace, suggests psychologist Madeline Mason-Rowntree. You may discover that you feel more present and connected to individuals around you as a result, even if you don't have a close relationship with them. Number 3. Consider a digital detox. Unplugging for even a short period of time can be helpful to your health. If you find yourself with nothing to do, take a break from your phone for a few hours. Instead, take a stroll and connect with your ideas. Step away from your phone for a few hours or maybe the entire day. Instead, step outside and interact with nature or meet up with pals in person. Remember that even a little vacation from your phone might help you relax and focus on what makes you happy. Number 4. Utilize positive self-talk. It's easy to become too harsh and judgmental of your apparent failures. According to Hennings, negative unproductive self-talk might diminish our total motivation. It's difficult to find motivation to work on yourself if you're continually telling yourself you're not a decent person, for example. Positive self-talk may be practiced by presenting a reality and then following up with some positivity. Facts plus optimism equals positivity. Try telling yourself this the next time you feel inept or overwhelmed. I know this shift will be difficult, but I've given it a lot of consideration and evaluated all of my alternatives so I'm convinced I'm doing the best I can in this time. Optimism. The difficult part is recognizing oneself in the process of negative thinking and purposefully choosing to think otherwise. However, with a little experience, this will become easy. Number 5. Perform random acts of kindness. Being kind to others might help you feel more purposeful and less alienated. Try doing something pleasant for someone completely at random. Give a stranger a compliment. Purchase lunch for your coworker. Send a greeting card to a buddy. Make a charitable contribution to someone in need. You'll feel your mood elevate a little when you do good, for the sake of doing good, Rowntree adds. According to studies' trusted source, merely counting acts of kindness for 1 week might increase happiness and thankfulness. Number 6. Consume at least one meal thoughtfully. When you're in the thick of a busy day, it's easy to speed through your meal without paying attention to your body. Mindful eating allows you to check in with both your bodily and emotional responses. Choose a meal, even if it's only a sandwich, and savor it. Take note of the various flavors and textures. It's a form of little meditation that can serve as a basic de-stressor, Rowntree explains. Not sure where to begin? Our mindful eating guide can assist you. Number 7. Get adequate rest. Not getting enough sleep might make you irritable and unproductive during the day. Each night, try to obtain 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Reduce your caffeine consumption late in the day, take a melatonin pill, or relax in a warm bath or shower before night to increase the quality of your sleep. Check out these more suggestions for a better night's sleep. Number 8. Conscious breathing. Focus on your breathing for a few moments at the bus stop, in line at the grocery store, or before falling asleep. Even a few minutes of deep breathing practice every day has been demonstrated to kickstart our body's relaxation response and control stress. Deep breathing? As you normally would, take a deep breath and exhale. Exhale slowly, taking longer than you did to inhale. Repeat this approach until you begin to feel at ease. If you like to count, try breathing in for 4 counts, holding for 7 counts, and expelling for 8 counts. Number 9. 30 minutes of cleaning. The way you feel about your house might impact whether you spend time there restoratively or stressfully. Set a timer for 30 minutes the next time you have a spare 30 minutes and undertake some fast household activities that can brighten your day, such as washing the mirror in your bathroom, hanging that painting you've been meaning to hang but haven't gotten around to displaying, cleaning up your desk. Reward yourself by spending some time to appreciate your newly cleaned environment, for example, make a face mask in your newly cleaned bathroom. Number 10. Accept forgiveness from yourself and others. Retaining regret, grief, and anger does harm to others. However, it is also harmful to you. When you experience any of these emotions, it influences your mood as well as how you treat others, including yourself. Holding unforgiveness feeds bad ideas, explains Katherine Jackson, a clinical psychologist and neurotherapist. Establish a decision to let things go and make a goal to never go to bed angry. Check out our advice on how to let go of the past. Number 11. Self-care should be practiced. We frequently associate self-care with manicures and spa treatments, which are all great ways to de-stress. However, Jackson believes that everyday self-care extends well beyond pampering. It's also important to eat healthily and acquire adequate nutrients to support your brain and body, she says. Similarly, make sure you're exercising or moving your body carefully, connecting with people, and taking some time for yourself to rest or unwind. These don't have to be time-consuming projects. Look for brief 10 or 20-minute slots in your day where you may go for a stroll or make yourself a bowl of fresh fruit. Number 12. Be kind with yourself. Many of us have a propensity of dwelling on something uttered to us and reliving it in our minds. Rather than taking things personally and being self-critical, Jackson suggests showing empathy and compassion to both the other person and ourselves. Consider all of the ways you can make a difference in the lives of others around you and attempt to write them down every day. Again, these do not have to be grandiose displays. Perhaps you held the door open for someone carrying large goods. Or perhaps you started preparing a new pot of coffee at work when you saw it was running low. If you're still having trouble changing your mindset, Jackson suggests thinking about it this way: tomorrow is a new day, so if you beat yourself up today about anything, let yourself off the hook and start fresh tomorrow. Believe in yourself and be your own best friend. Treat yourself in the same way as you would a loved one. Would you consistently belittle your best friend if they had a bad day and messed up on something? Let's hope not. You should also not speak to oneself in this manner. In conclusion, it's natural to grow obsessed with being the finest version of oneself. Being a better person, on the other hand, begins with treating yourself with the same loving care that you do others. This includes not being harsh on yourself when you fall short of your goals and showing yourself tolerance and compassion on difficult days. Remember that there are numerous methods to become a better person, and the ones listed above are only a few of them. Find out what makes you happy and nurturing and attempt to incorporate it into your everyday life. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and support us.